Okay, we'll start with a moment of silent meditation and pledge to the flag. Okay.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We'll open this meeting of the Monongalia County Commission this May 21, 2025. It's approximately 10 o'clock in the morning. All three commissioners are present, as is our County Administrator, Renetta McClure, which we will start with our consent and approval with said Renetta McClure. Good morning.
Good morning. All right. You have no exonerations to approve this morning. Minutes from May 14th, 2025. Vouchers, General County, $230,770.20. 911, $13,590.89. Chestnut Ridge Park, $5,865.08. Camp Muffley, $6,022.23. Mason-Dixon Park, $3,175.05. Transportation levy, $217,749.11. Library levy, $53,446.44. EMS levy, $457.75.14. Assessor's valuation, $116.50. ARPA, $276,748.49. Purchasing card, General County, $20,685.49. Chestnut Ridge Park, $445.39. Camp Muffley, $436.96. Mason-Dixon Park, $149.57, for a voucher total of $1,286,276.54. You have budget revisions that require in-house approval for the general fund, for county commission, ag agent, and insurance programs. State approval, also for general fund, prosecuting attorney, law enforcement, regional jail, visitors bureau, capital outlay, general government, and capital outlay, central garage. Position vacancies for boards and authorities are listed on the county website, and regular fiduciary orders for May 21st, 2025.
I move that we approve the consent agenda items as presented.
Second.
The first and a second, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay, now you have several
Yes.
extra fiduciary items.
Right.
We're going to do the petition to admit the last will and testament of Irwin Galt to probate in solemn form first.
Yeah, this is a petition for, to admit a will to probate. The will is in proper form. However, it is a copy and not the original. The original couldn't be located. The petition indicates that all of the named heirs in the petition, other than the petitioner who is asking to execute the will, have been paid their share of the estate as called for in the will. It's not uncommon for this type of request to come along. I personally reviewed the will. I have no reason to doubt its authenticity, other than that it's a copy.
Commissioner, we have somebody here from the estate.
Oh, great.
Over here on this
Please,
side.
yes, please come up and probably state similar things that I just did, but.
Good morning.
Morning.
As you indicated, Commissioner, this is a petition to admit the will to...
Well, first, just if you could identify yourself.
Yeah,
for the,
my name is Matthew Brock, representing the petitioner Christine Kenny Galt.
Wonderful, thank you, please.
Sure. The petition is to admit the will to probate in solemn form. As you indicated, the beneficiaries under the will have been provided their legacies. The only beneficiary has not received her full intended bequest is the petitioner herself. We have no reason to believe anybody objects to the admission to the will to probate. The petitioner is prepared to offer evidence in support of that if necessary. But otherwise, we believe that the will meets all statutory requirements other than the photocopied aspect of it, Your Honor.
Okay. I would move that we approve the petition to admit the last will and testament of Irwin Galt to probate in solemn form.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you.
Approved.
Thank you for
very
coming.
much.
Thank you.
Now we have the other two.
Okay, now we have petition to resign as administrator in the estate of George Harold Berthy Jr.
This one, I'll give a little explanation, and then I'll recuse myself from the action, because I believe my name's mentioned in the request. This is an estate that George Armistead has been administering for a little while now. He's phasing out of his practice, looking toward retirement in the next year or so, and this is one that he has asked to be taken off of. He has made a request to have another attorney appointed to be the administrator. He put my name as that request, which is why I'll recuse myself. We're not taking any action on that part from what I understand today, but I'll still, based on that explanation, I'll recuse myself and turn it over to Sean.
I move that we approve the resignation pending application and approval of a new administrator.
Second.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
And please note that President Arnett had abstained from that vote, or recused himself from it.
And third one, I will also abstain from. This pens from an action that we took, or that the commission took a month or so ago on an estate that was administered downstairs and was since revoked. It turned out not to be the proper jurisdiction, and the commission voted to revoke that. I was the administrator on that estate, so with that, I'll turn this request over to Sean as well.
Yeah, essentially, they need the original will sent to the probate court in South Carolina. And the clerk's office can't do that without a request from the commission to do so. So I move that we approve the clerk's office sending the original will to the said probate court as requested.
Second.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Please
Aye.
note that Commissioner Arnett, President Arnett had recused himself. Anything else?
No, that's
Okay.
enough.
Great. Moving on, introduction of new employees, personnel changes. Chestnut Ridge Park, we have two seasonal part-time employees, Adam Howell and Trevor Hess. Please come on up.
Hello, Commissioners. I'm Trevor Hess.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning.
Thanks for coming.
Yes, sir.
And this is one of the seasonal part-time employees. Renetta, do you have the details to?
I do, yeah, just give me a second.
No problem.
Let's see. Adam Howell is, let's see, $12.50 an hour. This is a part-time seasonal, not eligible for benefits position. Start date, May 28th, 2025.
Move that we approve the personnel as presented.
Second.
The first and the second, all in favor? Aye.
Aye.
And then
The
Trevor
other one
Hess.
actually is for Chestnut Ridge, but it's on a different, it threw me off because it's got a different logo on the top.
Oh, okay.
So this is a seasonal night ranger position at Chestnut Ridge Park, $13 an hour, seasonal part-time, no benefits. Start date is May 23rd.
Move that we approve the personnel as presented.
Second.
The first and second, all in favor?
Aye.
Great.
Okay,
Thank you.
Thank
Hope you're
you,
not
sir.
busy.
Is that all for personnel?
Yeah.
Great. Next, we have comments from the public. In this portion of the meeting, we welcome anyone to come forward to the podium, state your name, your address, and you have 2 to 3 minutes to say whatever it is that is on your mind. So I will open public comment. Is there anyone wishing to address the commission today? Seeing no one, there's no one behind the
No,
bar there.
there
Seeing
isn't.
no one, I will close public comment, and we will move on. Do we have anything for grants? Did Colleen leave any?
Not this week, no.
Okay, nothing from grants. We'll move on to correspondence. First, we have, sorry, I got a little zoomed in here. Notices received from the Spire Development, Inc. regarding proposed low-income housing tax credit program properties, Pierpont Landing and Hirschman Landing 2.
So these, we did some similar ones about 6 months ago. I did talk to Andrew Gasbray, the planner, this morning. He stopped up and said that he had worked with Spire Development on the Hirschman Landing 2 properties. That's off of Van Voorst Road. And if you had any questions, you guys could reach out to him. Really, we're just noting this as correspondence. It's part of their
It's public notice.
loan
Sure.
program. They have to provide notice to the commission.
Okay.
Duly noted.
Any other correspondence
Yeah.
that you have? Yeah.
We received a request for funding, funding support from the American Legion Post number 2. Hold on just a second. This just came in yesterday, so I haven't really had time to look at it. I guess they're hosting the baseball tournament this year at Milan Park, and they are requesting $10,000? $10,000 from the commission. There's some more detail
Okay.
that you guys need to review, but
I'm just going to move
Okay.
that to staff reports and.
Yeah, I'll move
discuss
that
it.
to staff reports, and then if we deem it, we'll take it up at another meeting on it as an agenda item for new
Okay.
business in a week to
Is there
come.
a time?
What's the date of the tournament?
It's the end of June.
It's not evident, and,
No, it isn't.
it's not.
yeah, because they haven't even
Evans.
started yet.
They haven't
Yeah, they
started
haven't
the
even
season.
started the
Yeah, it
season.
takes a while, so we've got time to review that.
Yeah.
And we'll properly notice it. It'll be on-
Actually, July 24th through the 28th.
Okay.
Yeah, so there's plenty of time. Great.
Okay, next one. We have a press release. It's the longest press release I've ever seen. Press release from the Health Department regarding the WIC Hospital Liaison Program with WVU Medicine, Children's Medicine, and UHC.
Okay.
That is, oh,
Okay. Tom? you have
Yes,
any?
I received the email from Mr. Pokey Weiss. I write to you as a resident of Cheat Lake that uses I-68 daily for my commute to and from work, as well as visiting families in Fairmont. I'm trying to understand and hope you can assist in telling me what is going with the left-hand lane on the bridge on I-68 down by Saberton. This blockage has been in effect for over a month with absolutely no progress being seen. I travel on I-68 through at all times of the day, and absolutely no one is working or doing any sort of patching, paving, or construction or anything underneath. Does the West Virginia DOT understand that this is causing major delays and backups? Last week, the westbound traffic was backed up past Pier Pond exit down to the Cheat Lake Bridge. It took 45 minutes to go from Piermont to Saberton exit, with tractor trailers blocking the merging lanes and people trying to pass them. It's become very unsafe. I read this because I've been out there 3 times, and just yesterday I went out there, and they are correct. I've not seen an individual work on that bridge in over 3 weeks. And so I will, if with your permission, we've passed this on. I've also asked for help. I do not understand why there's one truck there, they put the cones, and that's how it's been now for 4 weeks. And it's really gotten, I understand if they're doing construction, and I have no problem with that, but there hasn't even been an individual, anyone out there. So hopefully we can find out, and at least they can take it down when they're not doing it and then reopen it, So that's what, I agree, and hopefully we can find out some more information on this. Thank you.
Nothing else?
No, that's it.
Sean?
No.
I have none either. Moving on, we have no unfinished business, so on to new business. Consideration to approve the request to the Morgantown Utility Board for financial contribution in support of the Household Hazardous Waste event to be held August 2nd, 2025. This is something we usually take up every year, and
Yeah,
the request is $5,000, which is typical over the last.
yeah, that's what it's always been.
I move that we approve funding an amount of $5,000 for MUB's Hazardous Waste Collection Day program.
Second?
the first and a second, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. No more new business. Moving on, reports from elected officials and department heads. Anyone? Nothing from Granville? Moving on, reports from county commissioners. Tom?
Actually, very little. I do know graduation is happening for the 3 high schools. I want to congratulate them. Please be safe and make good decisions after you graduate. Thank you.
Sean?
Yeah, I have pretty light also. Tom, you reminded me with graduation last weekend, I think we had the girls lacrosse championship was UHS versus MHS.
Yes.
It was.
And I believe UHS prevailed.
They did.
Yes,
So that's
by
two,
one,
two,
yeah.
two state championships in a row.
Very close game.
And there's a softball one now.
Very well. I'm not sure. I
Yeah.
think.
Oh, it's
UHS won last
Yeah,
night.
Oh, UHS won.
University
Oh, okay.
moved on to
University's
the
moved
region.
on, yeah.
Okay. I
So
didn't
anyhow,
know.
congratulations to both teams.
Yes.
It's impressive that we had both teams in the state championship here in Morgantown. So,
Also, the track meet, regionally, the boys took first place, and from University High and Morgantown girls took first place, and they're moving on.
well, our local spring sports,
Have been
it's
amazing.
almost unusual when they're not doing something spectacular
Right,
this time of the
it's
year.
true.
So,
Yeah.
congratulations to them all.
Yeah.
This was a fairly light week with meetings. Last Thursday, I had a Comcast broadband tag up, and then we had our MMPO meeting last Thursday night. Friday, we had staff reports, and I had a tag up with our HR consultant. Yesterday, I had a Juma call, which we're having regular Juma calls through July. And I had the administrator, I had a meeting with a new fleet manager, provider enterprise. Today's a regular day. We do have litter control officer interviews. We have one work session with the parks, and then we have our Chaplain Hill call. And at the end of the day, we have the MAP executive board meeting. Tomorrow is a local broadband team tag up. Friday, I'm not sure if we have staff reports or not, but if we do, we do, and remaining litter control officer interviews. And that's all I have.
One that we missed, Morgantown High boys lacrosse won the state championship as well.
Oh, geez.
They beat
Yeah, this is-
Lindsley in the title game last week, so they're
Yep.
just dominating this area. So.
And if I could also, for those who do not know, Steve Blinko fell down, broke his leg in 3 places. He is doing fine, but he has to be operated on. In fact, right now, he's being operated on again. He could not be at the regional or the track tournament, but I just want to send my thoughts and prayers for him, and hopefully he heals quickly.
Knowing him, somebody was streaming it and he was watching it.
Yes.
A note on the UHS Morgantown Girls State Championship. It's remarkable how far the Morgantown program's come in
Yes.
a very short period of time
Mhm.
to elevate to the state championship. So
Yeah.
kudos to them in that program. I've just got a few things. We did have a rather lengthy MMPO meeting last week. Ben reported on it. There was a pretty, for lack of a better term, fascinating study that was done, a micro simulation study of the traffic movement downtown. And it was interesting in that they were looking at every aspect of every direction the streets go in and the problems at Grumbine Island, and groups really working towards offering some solutions to try to alleviate some of the congestion downtown, which I surprisingly found very interesting. Not to sound crass, but normally you present a very lengthy traffic study to me, I'm going to glaze over, but this one was pretty interesting. Had a lengthy MCR board meeting the other day as well. Other than that, it was a pretty light week as well. And I'd like to shout a word out to Jessica Colbank. It was in
Yeah.
the paper today that she's resigning from her post as chief of Star City Police Department. She's had a long road of recovery from her cancer diagnosis, very well documented, and she'll be leaving the area. And I'd just like to thank her for her service and what she was able to do over there, and in her prior service with the Monongalia County Sheriff's Department before that. She was instrumental in several large investigations over the years. So thank you for your service there, Jessica, and we wish you the best of luck. And with that, I'll entertain a motion to dismiss. Adjourn.
Second.
Wait for a second, all in favor? Aye.
We are gone.
We're
You're
adjourned.
dismissed.